So if we go back and check the map. Oh yeah, it's just straight hallway and we're basically there. So I guess that's probably the save before the boss fight.
To get that generator back online, son. You'll find it down in the lower levels of this facility.
More lore. We have finally reached the end of our resources. Tomorrow, we will abandon this lab, and at Chitoya's instruction, move to Chrono Tower, built in Soul Valley. We will not be able to save our brethren. Why could we not find a way to stabilize their Griever cells when they were reverted to their Lemorn counterparts? What did we miss? I will ponder this for the rest of my life. So, does that mean that Grievers are corrupted Lemorn? That are corrupted by green energy, which is totally not Phazon? This new guy is better. He's not as annoying as Miles, but I think still unnecessary. Like, do you really need to tell us to go down the straight linear hallway? Honestly, so much of this could be fixed by making them optional. There's already a button in the menu where we can go and request help from them if we need it. Just have them stop reaching out. If we need help, we can contact them. That doesn't do anything with the generator. I saw more lore. Just now, the main generator is stopped. This means that the boiler we use for heat will also stop. The temperature will drop, and I expect the facility to be frozen solid. The area will switch to low power mode, which uses wind energy. This should be enough to maintain operation of the cryopods in which our brethren sleep. I believe we have done everything we could here, but ultimately we could not save our kind. I am overwhelmed with helplessness. I trust the words of Chitoya, that someday our savior will appear. All I can do right now is pray. I am Targun, and I am utterly defeated. Yeah, so more hints that, as we thought, they are corrupted Lemorn. Now we have 2 gaps. We've got to check for more of those on the way out. Oh, we can choose where we want it to be. Probably under that thing. Have them connected. Looks promising. Maintenance slot, but it's too high for us to get in there. Control beam icon. So that probably is not what we wanted to do. We probably wanted to be on the other side of that when we start it up. But now there's no way to stop it. Or do we control beam through the gap? Yeah, that seems right. I was overthinking it. I thought we needed to be on this side and that hatch was our way out. We need a more direct path, though. I don't know why they give you limited shots on the control beam. It's not like it's overpowered or anything. What's the point in waiting for it to recharge?
Hey, you got the power back on. Rendezvous up top and we'll talk next steps.
So I was expecting a boss in here, but I guess not. So another E-Tank for the boss fight we're not going to have. Now how much will things change in the golden version now that the power is on? Ready to scan that one. Might as well grab the save just to be safe. That's still offline, though.
Christian Tanakanes Planeteta Sanjung Christian Ételi családnak, ételi kasnitik écsület szenát, csaszanel tendenak rakás, andelina szenetel szadzsakiszene, ás. Naganeth. Tak, kit nashanic aneth. Naganeskita senchen krishet sota. Penantis senalagin. Mentala saik shotoya. Teredin again.
Check the map. It's like a shortcut back. Yeah, I don't think we can make that jump. That was a one-way. So we gotta take the Morphball tube. So I guess that was the way to force you to see that cutscene. Use one of those psi bombs for that. Is this one of the ones we missed? There's little more we can do. Every experiment has ended in failure, and the results remain unchanged. If we put the facility into low power mode, it should remain intact for as long as there are maintenance tanks to look after it. We can leave behind our records, but will anyone ever see them? And if so, will they succeed where we could not? No, this is not the time for doubt. We must do everything we can. Yep, that was one of the ones we missed. So it really is just all of them in this lab. Shot ammo. Of course, they're not all going to be rewards. Just in case. Those little bugs that aren't even really a threat, they're just in the way. I'll take this back up. I do want to figure out how to get the E-tank that's up there, though.
Come back to the control room. I'm waiting for you up here.
Yeah, I'm working on it. And everything's just offline because it's too cold still. wonder if that E-tank's a come back later thing? Just knows the platforms for it. Or those grapple beam points. How do I attach to them, though? Wait a minute. Psychic grapple. Is psychic grapple different from psychic lasso? Why? I guess we mark the map then. And here I was calling it grapple beam the whole time, not even realizing they're different.
What the? Something triggered the alarm. I can't override security. I'm not sure what's happening. This whole facility just went into lockdown.
Again, we really don't need someone telling us that the door is locked. Hatch forced open from the inside, so I guess there were some grievers in here that have now escaped. And they're the Phazon versions now. I'm just gonna call green energy Phazon because that's all it is. Just green Phazon. Oh, I should have scanned these things. Forgot they're new. Green versions are different. Frostburn, so they're also different because they're cold. I think that's going to be a pattern, that every area has a slightly different version of the same enemies, but the only real difference is the name. Theoretically styled after the area you're in. Jump straight into the electricity without looking. Twice. Does look like another little area up there we could get to. There's a shot ammo up there, but we can't, like, infinitely bomb jump. Oh, it's Spider Ball.
I'm picking up a lot of activity. What's happening down there?
So he ran away. They were able to break out. Is that another one we missed? We are monitoring subjects who have had GE administered here. Regardless of GE concentration, there do not appear to be any significant differences. We see regeneration without an apparent mutation to alter the cells. Furthermore, no matter how deep our analysis, we have yet to see any apparent chromosome abnormalities. It is almost as if they were natural creatures. Put another way, if we were to judge based on DNA, there are no significant differences between them and us. What is going on? Yep, that fills the gap. Bunch of fluff scans. I think scanning in this game is similar to how people criticized scanning in the first games. Too much fluff, not enough actual world building in the scans. So we're locked out of that area. Strong impact. Usually means one of those two. Out of range. So we can't get in there after all now. Maybe it wasn't range, it was that we couldn't hit it through the glass.
Oh no. We're in the wall.
You just jump up and down? Quality AI.